First time in the channel. Dang, you look like Neo. And this actually isn't the first time that somebody said I look like Neo. This is a quick story. This is the one time when I was in college. How the f does that correlate? Like exactly. Like how does covert correlate to a variable rifle? This is another comment from is the frontal rifle OP video, and y'all might want to sit down for this one. Alright y'all, welcome back. And today, we're back with another episode of Reading Your Comments, episode 4.
Hey buddy, it's actually episode 5, dumbass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yikes. Now, I know it's been a minute since my last comment reading video. It's been about... Gosh, I did not know it was this long. Pause.
Okay.
Damn, it's been about 5 months since my last comment reading video. That's OD. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a comment reading video, you know, and I'm sorry that it's taken so long for me to do another one of these videos, you know, and I'm also sorry for, you know, the lack of content on the channel recently, you know. You boys just got a lot going on in terms of just work, life, and stuff like that, you know. There was a point in time when I was out of town traveling for about 2 weeks for work, and, you know, there's just been so much going on in my life, and it's not really fair to you just because I really hate when I see that I haven't uploaded a video in a week, let alone when I haven't uploaded a video in 2 weeks. You know, that really kind of, you know, it just gets to me and it kind of pisses me off mentally because, you know, I know that I'm letting you guys down. It pisses me off more than you guys can know, where it's like I haven't uploaded the video in 2 weeks. Like I've said, I've been working a lot and there's so many games out right now that I want to play and make videos on, and you guys know that it always takes me a while to get videos made just because, you know, my PC sucks. And
all right already. Yes, we get it. You're a loser and a fucking bum.
But anyway, things that have happened since my last comment reading video, we hit 2K subscribers, so you know.
This a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot. Shit got super hot. Hey, give me my respect. Give me my respect. I just took it.
What is that? What is that? Wait, is.
But yeah, you know, just clap it up. You know, we hit 2K subscribers. We're actually on our way to 3,000 subs. So, you know, that's the next milestone. I'm really hyped because, you know, because last year during like the Christmas time, sometime in like December, I kind of set a goal, personal goal for myself was to reach 2K subs. And then my stretch goal was to reach 2,500. And we're pretty close to hitting that. We're pretty close to hitting 3K. So, yeah, like I said, thank you guys for all the support. Welcome to the new subs. And speaking of which, for all the new subscribers, you guys probably don't know what this show is. Now for those of you who are new here, this is basically a video series where I go through comments that you guys left me here on YouTube, and I basically try to answer any comments, questions, or concerns that you guys have for me. And also, before I get into the comments, I always like to do a little news segment where I go over things that are going on in pop culture, gaming, and basically just things that I like, and give my opinion on them. But you know, since I've been gone for so long, I'm not going to do a news segment this time. I'm just going to hop straight into the comments. But hold on, to just one bit of news. The last time I did a comment reading video, I talked about Cliff Bleszinski and his game Radical Heights, and since my last comment reading video, Cliff Bleszinski's gaming company actually shut down, and Cliff Bleszinski is kind of taking a break from video games. So I'm not gonna say that I called it, but I knew the game was ass from the start, and I know I'm super late to that, but you know, I just kind of want to, you know, close the loop on that story because I talked about the game and how it looked rushed, and kind of how this was just like a last-ditch effort for his game company to try to make their money back that they lost on Lawbreakers, and yeah, their company shut down, and you know, it sucks to see this happen, but you know, yeah, I guess I want to let you guys know. What's up, guys? Editing Dan here, and I have one more news story that happened after I recorded this video, and this news story actually kind of affects me and the stuff that's going on this channel, and it has to do with Telltale. Now, for those of you who don't know, I was doing a Wolf Among Us playthrough on this channel, which is a Telltale game, and I was planning on doing a Wolf Among Us stream of all the previous seasons and doing a playthrough of the final Walking Dead season that's out now. But unfortunately, Telltale has recently laid off a big part of their staff, and I think think there's only like 25 people still working at the company just to fulfill like promises to the board members and stuff like that. And from the looks of it, they also said that they're going to be canceling all future Telltale games in the future, which really kind of sucks because I was planning on doing a Wolf Among Us Season 2 playthrough, and it looks like they're also not going to be finishing The Walking Dead, the final season. Like, I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but there's this article that I'll link in the description from Eurogamer that says that The Walking Dead, the final season, has been removed from digital stores, so you can't even buy the game now on Steam or PlayStation or Xbox. Fortunately for me, I already had the game downloaded and I already bought the game. Yeah, like I said, this really just kind of sucks just because they had a lot of other games that are supposed to be coming out in the future. Like, they're supposed to be working on a Stranger Things game they were making. They're supposed to be making another Game of Thrones. They were about to release, what was it, Life is Strange 2. And all these games, I think, are getting canceled. I think even The Wolf Among Us Season 2 is getting canceled, which really sucks because I was really looking forward to that. I don't know 100% the future of those games, but it looks like it's not too good, and this really kind of sucks just because I really liked Telltale Games and what they were doing, and it just really sucks to see what's happening with this company. And kind of as like a rebuttal, the former employees who were laid off are filing a class action lawsuit against Telltale. I don't know for what. I don't know if it's to get these games finished or to get money or whatever. I think the people who were fired were released without severance pay, so they're actually filing a class action lawsuit against Telltale. Yeah, we'll just see how that plays out, but I just want to let you guys know what's up, because that kind of ruins some of the plans I have for this channel, such as the Walking Dead streams, the Walking Dead playthrough, and even the Wolf Among Us Season 2 playthrough. I am going to be finishing the Wolf Among Us Season 1, but I just want to let you guys know what's happening with Telltale, and I hope they still release some of these games they're already working on, and yeah, it just sucks that this happened. But yeah, back to the regular video. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the news segment. Like I said, I wanted to try to keep it short just because I have a lot of comments to read since I'm kind of backlogged. So yeah, let's get into these comments. This is from my mini channel update video where I talked about my God of War playthrough and kind of what happened to it. From your boy Chai T. Damn, rip to that hard drive. Don't worry, Dan, take your time. Your videos are always really good. That they're worth waiting for. Also, 2K sub hype. Yikes. Yeah, I know I'm kind of late on this comment, but you know, thanks Chai T for the comment. Yeah, and it really sucks what happened to my hard drive. For those of you who don't know, I was doing a God of War playthrough, and my hard drive got corrupted, and I lost about 8 or so hours of footage, and it kind of ruined the momentum of the playthrough, and that's kind of the reason why I wasn't able to finish it. But since then, you know, I've taken precautions that won't happen again. But thanks Chai T for the comment. From YOLO60, yo, what sound settings do you use for your Astro A40s in this game? I'm not 100% sure, you know, I kind of just use the mix amp and I kind of tune it to what I like. I don't really have any hard settings written down, you know, I kind of just turn the dials until I like how things sound. So sorry, I don't know if that answers your question or anything, but yeah. From Whisper FNV, massive respect for you for sticking to a clean play style against these Covert 2 shorty burst rifle scrubs. P.S. You're the only YouTuber for whom I have notifications turned on. Thanks, Whisper. You know, it is kind of hard trying to play TLOU nowadays and everybody's just using like burst rifles, especially when you're trying to do like a specific video, when you're trying to use like a specific gun or like a specific loadout, and it's just like you run into a lobby where you're just going out against tryhards, and you know that if you were using like a class that you were actually comfortable with, then you would just be like actually holding your own and actually being able to like go up against these guys. But you know, a lot of the times I kind of just stick to my guns, no matter how tilted it gets me, just because, you know, it's for the sake of the video and I'm trying to get footage for the video. But yeah, it is kind of tough when you're trying to use a specific setup that isn't always ideal and that might not be that good, going up against people who are probably just using burst rifle shorties and are probably just super tryhard. So yeah, it is kind of tough at times to, you know, stick to the routine, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. From Davis Crawford, I played with you when you used to not be big on YouTube. LOL. I mean, I'm really not that big on YouTube right now, but alright, that's pretty cool. From Ghost Rage, I can imagine you in the future having 100,000 subs. What? From Evan Ackerman. A sub because you look like Miles Turner in your great content that I found watching a Nikkei video. Two things I have wondering watching your videos. What does this dude use to edit? Cause he's either a pro or putting in a ton of work or both. And two, what headset do you use / your settings? Cause you hear everything. Great stuff. Appreciate someone still doing TLOU multiplayer videos. And thanks Evan. For those of you who don't know who Miles Turner is, he's a center for I think the Pacers. And that's probably the first, I've had people say that I look like celebrities or whatever, but this is the first time that I've had somebody say I look like Miles Turner. And I mean, here's a picture of him. I mean, do y'all see the resemblance? Because I don't. So for the first question, you know, what do I use to edit? I use Premiere Pro. And this is kind of like, you said I'm either a pro or putting in a ton of work. And I am kind of both because my main job involves me editing videos for companies and stuff like that. And I also do put in like a decent amount of work for my videos. So it is kind of a mixture of both me being a professional, I guess, me actually putting in a lot of work. I guess I consider myself a professional because I've gotten paid to edit. So that's kind of like where I rank you as like a professional. Like if you're not getting paid to do something, then you're not a professional. But I have gotten paid to edit videos before, so I guess I would consider myself a professional. And also, what headset do I use? I use Astro A40s with comes with like a mix amp and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the headset that I use. I've been using it for a little while and it's pretty good. And also I know this was similar to the previous question. I don't really know what my settings are. I kind of just turn the knobs until I like how it sounds. So yeah. From Rec Edge, 1v1 me then posted. Nah, I think I'll pass on that. From Joseph Flores, love your content, man. How long does it take to edit your videos after you have the footage to work with? It all depends on just like my schedule and what I have going on. Like if I record a video today and I have nothing going on for like the next maybe day or two, then I might be able to get to like a good point where I'll get that video done in the next 2 days. But like a lot of the times it's like I'll record a video and then I'll be working for about 3 days straight and it's just like, oh, okay, I don't really have time to edit these videos. But it's all dependent on my schedule and also like what video that I'm actually editing. Like if I'm editing like a TLOU like multiplayer video, then those kind of take longer than if I'm doing like a campaign video or something like that, just because campaign videos, you're kind of just following the story that the game is presenting to you. When it comes to like a multiplayer video, you kind of always have to have a topic and you kind of always have to make like a miniature story within that video. So the multiplayer videos always take a little longer. I don't really have an average time to that I can give, but you know, it's all dependent on what kind of video I'm making and basically what my schedule looks like. From Brian's Chew Toy, what do you feel about crab walking? I see so many people do it to get across the map fast, but it's kind of hard to do. It is kind of hard to do, but you know, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. I know how to do it, but I just choose not to because technically it is a glitch. So I just personally choose not to do it. I'm not knocking anybody who does use it, but you know, that's just my stance. I personally choose not to use it because it is technically a glitch. This is a pretty funny comment that I just found funny, where it was from Paradigman.
What the fuck is that?
I'm just gonna call this dude Para. I can't pronounce. I'm not gonna try to pronounce his whole name and look like an idiot. From Para, LMAO, dude whines about covert yet runs VR. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But luckily somebody in the comments, God Hades said, how the f does that correlate? Like exactly, like how does covert correlate to a variable rifle? This comment is just like an example because I had like a lot of people on like some of my recent TLOU videos always like complain about like me bitching. And it's just like, even though like if you make any kind of just like argument or try to like challenge people's way of playing, then all of a sudden you're bitching about something. Like, I mean, okay. I personally didn't think I was bitching about covert. I was just saying my opinion that I feel like it makes bad players bad and good players good. I personally didn't think I was whining, but you know, I mean, you know how people are in this community though, you know, talk shit about the tax shoddy and nobody cares, but you know, say one thing about covert and everybody loses their minds. From Xeline, I know this has nothing to do with the video / TLOU really, but I just want to say thank you for always making such funny videos. Like, I'm going through such a rough time now and you still manage to make me laugh. Seriously, thank you so much. And I just want to say thank you, Selene, because this isn't the first time you left a comment like this, but every time you leave a comment like this, it really kind of just motivates me to keep on making videos for you guys, because you know, that's kind of my whole purpose in this whole YouTube thing, is just kind of I just want to play games and be able to entertain people, you know, make some people's days better. So I just want to say thank you for the comment, and I'm glad that I can make some of your rough days, you know, a little easier for you. I'm really glad you enjoy my videos, and thank you for all the support and just your kind words. Just thank you for the motivation. mention. Thank you, Selena. From Javier Zamora. Hey, Roy, do you ever stream on here or on Twitch? Are you under the same name on Twitch? I actually stream here on YouTube. I don't stream on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while, but if you guys stick through to the end of the video, you know, I kind of got some plans that I want to discuss with you guys, you know, some things that are coming down the pipeline in the future. From Captain Yo Mama. This guy's an elitist, aka always complaining about anything that helps people be better, aka the bitch stick or covert. Though I can see how he would hate camping, it sucks. And I wouldn't consider myself an elitist. I was just giving my opinion on what I think covert does to players in the game. And me personally, I don't think that covert makes you a better player. And also, the bitch stick definitely doesn't make you a better player, because it's literally just press a button for a kill most of the time, unless you're going up against a good player who can outgun you. But most of the time, it's like press square for a one-hit melee that has ridiculous tracking. Things like that don't make you better at the game. From David Rod, true fans don't mind his bitching. Thanks, David. And another one from Whisper FNV. I think your rages are fully justified. 99% of your deaths have come from you getting shot in the back by a camper. As for covert, I don't like the perk. I hate playing against it, and I think the people who use it are limiting themselves heavily, just as you said. However, I think people are also getting too reliant on sharpshooter. Try playing without sharpshooter and you'll see that most people will realize they rely on it too much. I also agree on everything you said about the difference between playing tactically and stealthy, 100%. As far as the gameplay side of the video, entertaining as always, pal. Love it. You're getting better with the semi-auto. If a player masters both the VR and the semi, there is nothing stopping him. Loved every second of the video, Dan. Looking forward for the next upload. By the way, do you add people on PSN? Thanks for the comment, Whisper, and you made a lot of good points here, and I do agree with you. There are a lot of people who are reliant on sharpshooter in the game. Me being one of those, and I've actually taken it off a few of my classes, you know, and tried using other perks and stuff like that. And as far as me adding people on PSN, I get a lot of friend requests all the time, but I don't really add as many people as I used to. A lot of the times I kind of like to play with people for a little bit first, you know, see how they are, and then I'll add them. Yeah, as far as adding people on PSN, I've kind of slowed down on adding people. Says he's going to tone down the whining, proceeds to whine like a bitch for the vid. This is on my Can You Function Without Covert video. And personally, I don't feel like I was bitching that much in that video, honestly. But, I mean, okay. From Bojack and Cage, yo papa, lol, you play Siege at all? I'm not sure if I've seen you play Rainbow Six, but I feel like it would be a sweaty fun time for you. Give it a go. Thanks, Bojack. And I had a lot of people ask me to play Rainbow Six Siege, and I've said this before, but if I was gonna play Rainbow Six, I would definitely play it on PC. As far as the console side of Rainbow Six Siege goes, I don't really have any interest in playing that game. I know a lot of people I know the game is doing really well and thriving. I know there's a lot of people on console who still plug in a mouse and keyboard, but yeah, I'm not gonna go that far to play this game on console with a mouse and keyboard. But as far as me playing in the future, I'm not really 100% sure. Like I said, I don't really have any urge to play that game, but you know, that might change in the future. But thanks for the comment, Bojack. From Crazy Wizard, great video, bro. Thinking Black Ops 4 are gonna be great? Hopefully Blackout is. Keep up the great work and stay as awesome as you always are. Yeah, I'm actually really hyped for Black Ops 4. You know, I just played Blackout, which is Call of Duty's Battle Royale mode. And if you haven't checked it out, you know, link will be in the description. But I'm really hyped for that game. Like, I really enjoyed the multiplayer, and I really enjoyed playing Blackout. I'm really hyped for Black Ops 4, and I think it's gonna be a pretty good game. From Bottled Cat 7, do you have any other games you might be playing? Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to playing Black Ops 4. I'm playing a lot of Destiny 2 right now. Red Dead Redemption's coming out. I'm gonna be playing that. Battlefield 5 is coming out. I'm gonna be playing that. There are a lot of games that I'm looking forward to be playing, and you can definitely expect some new content on the channel from those games that I mentioned, and maybe, you know, some other ones. From Fail Lawless, congrats on 2K subs. What upcoming game are you most excited for, and do you think Joel is dead / will die in The Last of Us 2? The game that I'm really excited for is Cyberpunk 2077. That game looks fucking dope. I know that they've been talking about this game for literal years, but we finally were able to see like an hour or so of gameplay, and the game looks really dope. And it was just like the alpha version. I'm just really hyped for that game to come out. Like, I'm definitely copping that. You can definitely expect to see some videos on that game when it drops. And as far as Joel dying or being dead in The Last of Us Part 2, I probably think that Joel will probably die, you know, just because the game isn't really about him anymore. It's kind of more of Ellie's story now, but I feel like he'll probably die in The Last of Us Part 2. That's just my opinion. From Q-Tip, on a serious note, do you plan on doing YouTube full time? I definitely plan on doing YouTube full time. I would love to do YouTube full time. I just have to work my way up to that point. I'm really looking forward to being able to do YouTube full time in the future, because then I'll be able to solely focus on making videos for you guys. But as of right now, I do YouTube kind of part-time, maybe a little less than part-time. From Hockey DG3, can you do challenge videos with subs on TLOU? That might be a series that I might be doing in the future. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I might do something like that in the future. So be on the lookout. From Marshall, will you do more Destiny vids? Fuck yes. That was a little bit extreme, but yeah, you can definitely expect some Destiny 2 videos, because I've been playing the shit out of that game, been grinding my ass off. From Alex Nadine, to never see Ellie in TLOU Part 3 or to never see Joel in TLOU Part 3? I mean, I don't even know. This is a question about TLOU Part 3? Like, goddamn, TLOU Part 2 isn't even out yet. It's like a year and a half out. I don't know neither, I guess. Goddamn. From Eve, question, why do you use that profile picture? LOL. And where did your username come from? As far as the picture goes, I don't know. It's just always a picture that I found funny, so I kind of just, when I was just trying out this YouTube thing, I was just like, why don't I just use this goofy ass picture as my profile picture, you know, and that's kind of how it came to be. And as far as my username, like really, like it literally just came to me one day when I was in fucking high school, just like a Roy, and you can always put, like, you can put so many things in front of a Roy. I have Dana Roy's, my PSN, and then my my like YouTube and stuff as Papa Roy, and I can always just do like a Dr. Roy or like a Mr. Roy. Yeah, I can always, you know, like alter it in the future. So that's kind of where I got the name from. You know, it kind of just came to me. I can't tell you where. It's nothing clever like it's my name plus my birthday. But like, nah, it's not one of those names. It's just something that just came to me one day when I was in high school. From Antonio Alvardo, do you have any tips on Fortnite? Also, it would be cool to play with you one day on TLOU. Fortnite tips? I mean, the best tip I can give you in Fortnite is just to play the game, because you're only gonna get better at that game by playing it like consistently. Definitely play the game more and try to get into as many fights as you can, because the more comfortable you are fighting people, you know, the better you'll do in the long run when playing the game. From Oye Arcala, first time in the channel. Dang, you look like Neo. See, and this is another case of people thinking I look like a celebrity. And this actually isn't the first time that somebody said I look like Neo. This is a quick story. This was the one time when I was in college. I was going to this pizza joint that I normally go to or whatever. I remember ordering my pizza and I was just on my phone waiting for it. This Asian cashier dude comes around and is like, oh my god, you're Neo, you're Neo. And I'm like, what? He's like, you're Neo, you're Neo. I'm like, no, I'm not. He's like, yeah, you are. Can I take a picture with you? And he comes around the counter and like takes like a selfie with me. And I'm just like, okay. And like to this day, I'm almost 100% convinced that I'm on like some random Asian dude's like Facebook or Instagram page as Neo. Like that whole situation is funnier, but the fact that I'm on like another person's Facebook or like Instagram as like a celebrity, even though I'm not, is just funnier. Like it's just dumb. Imagine going onto Facebook and somebody takes a picture with like a random ass person and says that it's like a celebrity. Like it's like, hey, just met Will Smith, and then the picture is just like some random ass black dude. That's so dumb. From Alexei Sidorov, thanks for the fun, dude. This is really very high quality content. Good work with the editing. Hello from Russia. Thanks for the comment, Alexei. And I just want to highlight this video because this is a person from Russia. I don't think I've ever had a subscriber from Russia. So, you know, it's always cool to get people from other countries who watch your videos. Yeah, shout outs to you, Alexei. From Evan Cancel. Frontier rifle is beast. I love it. Also, you from NYC? You sound like you are. LMAO. Yeah, I am actually from New York City. I'm from Long Island, which is about 30 minutes out from the city. And I never really knew if people could tell if I was from New York or not, but I guess they can. From another one from Bojack and Cage. Bruh, teach me how to edit like that. LOL. God damn. I think you inspired me to use the Frontier. I never thought of it like that, but I'm gonna give it a try and see if I'm better now. Also, can I make a recommendation? I think you should check H1Z1 out. And if you do, let me duo with you. LOL. It's a fun ass game for real, kinda like TLOU. Funny thing about H1Z1, I actually played the game when it first came out. I literally died laughing at how like shitty the port of the game was. But I was literally to the point where I was choking just because I was laughing so hard at just how poorly ported the game was. Like I was just dying because it's like I just came from playing Fortnite and into playing a game that was like clearly not made for console. It was just funny as hell. But you know, I would be down to check out the game again, play with somebody who actually knows what they're doing. So in the future, you know, let me know, hit me up whenever you're free, and then, you know, maybe we can play some H1Z1. But yeah, that game was just fucking hilarious to me, dude. Now, this is another comment from is the Frontier Rifle OP video, and y'all might want to sit down for this one. Nothing is OP in that game. You're wrong. A noob. Every weapon and ability or perk has its counterpart with another ability or weapon in the game that is balanced. Quit your bitching. It's the players like you that get games nerfed and then they're not fun anymore. Get better or use different shit. The Last of Us is perfect. Even the shotgun, cause it costs a fuck ton to buy. Here's an example of somebody who I like to call a TLOU saint. Now this is somebody who thinks that TLOU is a perfect game. Even though the game hasn't been patched in about 3 years, it's perfect. Now this is somebody, if you have any negative thing to say about TLOU, you're automatically just a bitch or a scrub or a noob. Now we've all run into somebody like this before, and I just wanted to highlight this video because this dude is clearly delirious. I just thought it'd be funny, you know, just to show you this comment, just because there's so much wrong with this comment that, you know, I'm not even gonna go into it. You know, I replied to this guy a little bit in the comment section on that video, but you know, I'm not even gonna go into this shit again because this is just wow. From Nicholas Harvey. Hey Papa Roy, thanks brother for uploading like others have said. You are great at entertaining your audience, including myself, and great at editing your videos. Respect, man. Thanks, Nicholas. And this is another comment from Whisper NMV. Reading our comments, I've noticed that TLOU hasn't changed much since 2016. The only reason people rage more is because we get triggered easily now because we know that half of our deaths are complete BS. But I guess that's what I love about 2018 TLOU videos. Everything you say is what I think when I play, especially when we go down, LOL. Here's some random questions. Will you be giving Uncharted 4 a try? When do you think TLOU Part 2 will come out? What are some new additions you would like to see added in TLOU Part 2 mechanics wise? And as far as Uncharted 4 goes, I've had a lot of people saying I should play Uncharted 4. That was just never a multiplayer that I really care to get into, and especially now since the player base has kind of dwindled, I'm probably not going to play that game anytime soon. Sorry to anybody who wanted to see me play it, but I just really don't have an urge to play that game. And as far as TLOU Part 2 coming out, I think that TLOU Part 2 is maybe like a year and a half out. Like we would be lucky to get TLOU Part 2 in like holiday of like 2019. So basically like around this time, like next year. I think we're a little ways out for TLOU Part 2. And as far as like new things to be added to TLOU Part 2, as far as mechanics go, I'm kind of working on a video, so I'm gonna save the answers for that video. From Akane47. I was already smiling all throughout this video, but as a prequel meme lover, that hello there fucking got me spitting out my drink. No joke, XD. I always like seeing comments like this because there's actually like a reaction to like my edits. I never really know how my edits work on people, but you know, comments like this kind of tell me that, you know, they work pretty well. From Jessica Joga. Dude, your channel is awesome. You deserve like 50 times the number of subs you have right now at least. Thanks, Jessica, and you know, just waiting for my moment. And for the final comment from TLOU Strategist. Hey Dan, everyone wants to talk about TLOU 2, but what I want to know is, what's the best movie sequel and worst movie sequel that you've ever seen? Woo, that's a really good question. Cause I watch so many movies, and there's so many good ones. Cause like I grew up watching like Empire Strikes Back. That was like my favorite Star Wars movie growing up. I grew up on like the OG trilogy, and Empire Strikes Back was always my favorite. I would have to say that my favorite movie sequel of all time might have to be The Dark Knight, because The Dark Knight is technically a sequel to Batman Begins, and The Dark Knight is just a phenomenal movie. It's literally amazing. Like I think that might be my best movie sequel ever. I think it's a tie between like The Empire Strikes Back and The Dark Knight for me, for my best movie sequels ever. But as far as like the worst movie sequel I've ever seen, I'm a big fan of the Transformers movies because, you know, they're guilty pleasure movies. But the last Transformers movie I saw, the 5th one or whatever they made, was like literal dog shit. I never wanted to ask for a refund ever when I went to the movies, but when I saw this movie, I legit was so tempted to like just walk out and get my money back. Like there was a point where like I fell asleep during the movie and I woke up and then I literally missed nothing. Like I wasn't lost at all. Like I was still, the story was so whack. I was able to fall asleep during it, wake up, and still know what the f was going on. I don't know if that counts because it was like the 5th one, but if we're gonna do like a actual sequel, it might be the sequel to Pacific Rim. And it wasn't that I didn't like the movie, but I was just kind of really let down watching that movie. Yeah, those are my best and worst sequels ever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the comments. I know this was a pretty long video, but I was pretty backlogged on comments. Like I said, I haven't done one of these in 5 fucking months. That statement alone is kind of just fucking with, like, I didn't know it was that long, but I had a lot of comments to catch up on, so that's why this video was so long. But in the future, it's definitely not going to be another 5 months until you get another one of these videos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, as far as things are going with the channel, I have a lot of games that I'm really hyped to play. You know, Black Ops 4, Battlefield, Red Dead Redemption, stuff like that. Like, I'm really hyped to play those games coming up, and you can expect videos for those. And you can also expect, you know, a lot of Destiny 2 videos coming out, because like I said, I've been grinding, and I'm really liking Forsaken a lot, which is the latest DLC. So you can expect a video on that pretty soon. And also, this is this new series that I'm kind of starting. It's called, it's gonna be like the first few hours, or FFH for short. And it's basically gonna be me trying out like the first few hours of like a campaign game or like a story game. And basically based off like the support or the feedback that I get from the video I make on the first few hours, that will kind of determine if I want to do a playthrough of that game. But I think that would be a good addition to the channel, because, you know, it'll be a good way to bring fresh content to the channel. And also, you guys will be getting what you want, because you guys will be wanting to see the gameplay, and you guys will be getting it. I think that would be a good addition to the channel. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about that series idea in the comment section below. And also, I think I'm gonna start this new thing where it's called like Stream Sundays. And it's not that I'm just gonna only stream on Sundays, but that's gonna kind of be like a guaranteed day where I'm gonna stream, which is gonna be on Sunday. And I think during that stream, I'm gonna be playing with subscribers, and, you know, in a variety of different games, you know, like TLOU, Destiny 2, Call of Duty, stuff like that. I think that'll be fun. You know, let me know what you guys think about that idea of, you know, me having like a dedicated stream day, but that'll also be like a dedicated day where I play with like subscribers and stuff like that. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about that, of like a stream Sunday. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm sorry that it took so long for me to make another one of these reading your comment videos. I'm really sorry for the lack of videos. I'm gonna try to, you know, be more consistent. Like I said, I've just been really busy with work, life, and just stuff like that. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent with videos on this channel. But also, real quick, I want to show you guys some fan art that my girl Sergeant Sarah has made for me. Sergeant Sarah is one of my subscribers. You know, she's been on the channel for a while. She's always leaving dope comments, and here and on Twitter. She's always showing me a lot of support, and she actually made me my first like true fan art of me personally, and I want to show it to you guys. And it's just really dope. So, you know, here it is. And this is just really dope to me, because I never had somebody, you know, draw a picture of me before, and I just thought that it was really cool, and it was really well done. So give Sarah a round of applause. I just want to say thank you for the fan art. I know it took you a while to get this made, and I'm really happy with the results. I just want to say thank you, Sarah, for, you know, all the continued motivation and support that you give me to continue making YouTube videos. So thank you, Sarah, for the fan art and all the work that you put in, and you know, just thank you for being awesome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. And if you want to see more like this shit,